Well, Mother was brought in, obviously, at the end of April, beginning of April, sorry, on to 29 and 30. We spent 2 or 3 days, and then she came up to 28. And the whole time she was here, which was nearly a month, the care was just absolutely first class. If we'd have paid £1,000 a day, I don't think we'd have got better treatment anywhere for Mother. It didn't matter what she needed. If we just mentioned it to one of the staff that she needed popping up the bed a bit or turning a bit, it was done immediately. And Mum, although she was so poorly, she was very happy here. And in her last few days, when we were offered a bed at the hospice, we actually declined it because we felt that Mum was happy, she was settled, she was with the people who cared for her. And in fact, I think some of them probably quite loved Mother towards the end because they've got to really know her. And we felt it wasn't wise or sensible to move Mother, although the hospice obviously is a very good place. And strangely enough, Mum had always supported the hospice. She used to say, well, you never know when one of us might need it. And as a family, the family had raised probably in excess of 25,000 for the hospice. But we still felt that Ward 28 was special for Mum. And that was the important thing, because throughout her treatment, and she was very poorly, wasn't she? When she was here, they did their very best, we know that. They tried everything they could for Mum, but sadly it wasn't to be. But we just feel that the care and the expertise that was given here was just first rate.
I'd like to say thank you to Sue and your family for your kind words. I'm very proud of our team on 28. The team are excellent, they're very professional, they deliver excellent standards of care in line with trust values. And I'm so pleased that Sue was able to come to the ward after she lost her mum and still stay friends with us all here.
Yes.
And obviously she's in our thoughts.
Yes, thank you. I think that was what we felt as a family. I mean, my father, he's 89, his mind wanders a little bit and he gets very confused. He was very, very distraught to see Mother so poorly. He's never been good with anybody that's not very well. But to see his wife of 66 and a half years so ill, when we brought him every day to see Mum in the afternoons, and the staff were lovely with him too, because they would always just make sure that we could get his wheelchair just close enough to the bed so he could hold Mum's hand, because towards the end that's all they could do was to hold hands with each other. And as Sharon said, it wasn't just the senior nursing staff and the doctors that were kind and lovely to Mother. Everybody on the ward, no matter what rank they hold, whether it was the ladies cleaning under her bed, whether it was the people offering her a cup of tea or a yoghurt, everybody on this ward makes a whole team, and that shows, and that showed to us as a family what a fine team you've got on this ward. So thank you, Sharon, and to all the ward. At Mum's funeral, my father and myself and my sister and my brother, we thought that Ward 28 would be the place to have any money in respect of Mother. And it's very, very nice that so many people came to her funeral, and we had monies and cheques sent to us as well. And we actually raised £772 in Mum's memory, which obviously we'd like to donate to you for the ward television appeal, as a tribute to Mum and the fine treatment she had here.
Yeah. One of the things that we notice our patients get bored, frustrated, all sorts of things. They're in hospital for quite some lengths of time, and keeping people in touch with the outside world is very important for their recovery and their interest. So we decided 2 wards at the hospital, 27 and 28, haven't got television, so we were raising money. We've done Fun Day, we were doing other events throughout the year to try and raise this rather large sum of money. It's more around the installation, it's not the production of the televisions. So when Sue asked what we would like, initially we thought of something for our dementia patients, didn't we, and clocks and things like that, but then the televisions came out more prominent, obviously a larger bill, and we just think it would be very, very good for the patients to have some other interest instead of being stuck in a hospital bed. Obviously they're poorly, but you know, they're going to be able to have individual headphones so it won't impact on the rest of the ward. And yes, they can listen to their music, keep up to date with the news, which is very important, because it's quite a void. Because I think one thing you said to me was you hadn't got any sense of time, date or anything while you were sat with Mum sometimes.
No, we hadn't, and I think that was what made us originally think about the dementia clocks, because Mum would often say to us, "What time is it? What day is it?" And Father also. And also, you're trying to keep Mum up to date, because Mum was a lady who was very much with it, wasn't she? Although she was 90, she was a very with it 90-year-old. And she wanted to know what was going on in the world still to start with. But in her latter days, we thought, perhaps if she had just watched a little nature programme, or, perhaps some of the men might like to watch a programme on trains, that sort of thing. Just perhaps passes the time of day and relieves the boredom, as Sharon said, because when you're lying in a hospital bed, the hours just drag. So I really hope that you are very successful very quickly at getting this money raised, and we look forward to hearing that people are actually watching TV while they're recovering. My brother and my sister, we still talk about how good this ward was for Mum and for all of us, because you didn't just treat us as somebody coming in to visit a poorly lady. You treated us with respect and kindness too. And you don't always get that on places. Sometimes as a visitor you always feel you're in the way. We never ever felt that here. We always felt that we were as welcome to come to see Mum, and that really helped us as well, and particularly towards the latter days when we knew that there was no turning back for Mum. That helped us to be able to come on the ward, particularly in the last 2 days when we were able to come all day, and for the cups of coffee we were given too while we were here. So, yes, thank you.
We're very proud.
You should be. You should be proud of your team here.
I am. I'm very proud of my team.
Yeah.